competitor just cut prices by 30%, you have two choices: match the discount or watch customers walk away. Sounds obvious, right? But here is the trap. The moment you match it, you may start selling more, while your bank account actually die faster. And in China, three of the biggest companies in the world just spend billion proving exactly that. Meituan, Alibaba, JD. They turned food delivery into a war zone. Here are the three players. Meituan is China's giant local service app. Think food delivery, restaurant, review, grocery, hotel, and everything nearby. JD is China's Amazon-like retail and logistics giant, best known for delivering physical goods. And Alibaba is the company behind Taobao, China's huge online marketplace, now trying to turn shopping delivery from a few days to within 30 minutes. And in 2025, all three of them decided to go into the food delivery avenue. But the craziest part is this: these companies were not trying to win the food delivery business. Food was just a bait. In this video, I'll break down the real price they were fighting for, the moment market share becomes a trap instead of an advantage, and how you can design promotions that change customer delivery instead of just giving away your profit. First, meet Meituan. Meituan was already winning. By the end of 2024, it had more than 770 million annual transacting users and 14.5 million active merchants. That is bigger than the population of most continents. Ordering meals, booking hotel, buying grocery, and delivery on one single platform. Then JD walked in and said, "We want food delivery too." Not because JD needed to sell another bowl of noodles. JD wanted customer to open its app every day, not just when they needed a new iPhone or washing machine. So, JD subsidized meals, recruit a restaurant, and build rider capacity. During its 2025 600 campaign, JD Food Delivery hit more than 25 million orders a day with 1.5 million merchants and 150,000 full-time riders. Then Alibaba did something even crazier. It committed to USD 7 billion to instant commerce subsidies just to make fast delivery cheap enough that customer would change the way they shop. So suddenly, Meituan, that market leader, had two giants trying to buy its customer. And then Meituan fired back for sure. It spent heavily on vouchers, merchant incentives, and delivery promotions to stop users from switching. Meituan even pledged RMB 100 billion over 3 years to support food service partner, and it worked, at least at first. Alibaba Taobao's instant commerce plus Alamo's daily order increased from 10 million to 120 million in just 4 months. Daily active users increased from 40 million to 200 million. Meituan's annual transaction users climbed past 800 million by late 2025 as well. The headline just looked very incredible. More orders, more users, more merchants, more market shares. But then comes the number nobody likes: losses. Meituan's core local commerce business was once a money generating machine. Then the delivery war hit. The company went from around RMB 52 billion in operating profit in 2024 to an operating loss in 2025 as subsidies explode. Think about it. The leader was getting bigger, but at the same time getting poorer. That is what a price war does. It gives you the illusion that you're winning because customers are rushing in. But if you pay them every day to return, you have not built loyalty. You have built a very expensive habit for yourself. But wait, why would smart company do this? Why would Meituan defend a cheap little order? The price was this: when you feel hungry, you open Meituan. When you need medicine at 11 p.m., you open Meituan. When you need flowers, grocery, pet food, coffee, or even a phone charger in 30 minutes, you open Meituan. That is not a food delivery app anymore. That is the front door to local spending. And Alibaba understood that perfectly. Food delivery was the bait. Instant retail was the ocean. And here is the genius part. The more meals Meituan deliver in one neighborhood, the more wider it has nearby. More rider nearby means faster delivery, means more customer, More customers attract more restaurant shops and pharmacies. More choice brings back even more customers. So this is a flywheel. And if every turn makes delivery cheaper and faster, losing money on the first order can be actually smart. But if every order needs another voucher, then this is not a flywheel that you're building. It's literally a hamster wheel. You're running faster, spending more, and every order getting worse. Now, this is where the small business get it wrong. Let's say you own a cafe. A bad offer is $5 coffee now sell at $2 discount. You may have a long queue. You may even tell yourself, oh, we're getting market share. But what did you actually change? Nothing. You gave the same coffee to the same customer for less money. A better offer is get $2 off coffee when you add breakfast, or top up $10 now in your loyalty wallet and get $2 extra. Now you are not subsidizing coffee, you are changing behavior. You are actually training your customer to buy a bigger breakfast or return more often. That is the Meituan strategy on a cafe scale. The cheap meal was not supposed to be the outcome, it was the trigger to a behavioral change. The three question test. So, before you match your competitor discount, answer these three questions. Question one: what behavior am I changing? Bigger basket, more repeat purchase, prepayment, subscription, referral? Or are you just making the same product cheaper? Question two: what happened when the discount disappeared? Really track this customer after 30, 60, 90 days. If they disappear, you did not acquire a customer. Question three: does every extra customer make my business stronger? For Meituan, that means denser delivery routes and cheaper unit economies when the utilization rate of these delivery routes increases. For you, you need to define the economy strategy before you even start the discount. If scale doesn't improve your economy, the more customer only create higher losses. I get it. A full shop can feel like a win. Order coming in, customer lining up. But if every sales leave you with less cash, that success can be the thing that keep you awake at night. That is the warning from the Chinese delivery war. Millions of orders can still come with $1 billion bill. You did not build your business to stay busy and broke, right? You build it for the freedom. So build something customer come back to, even when the voucher is gone. Comment idea below, and I will send you a downloadable PDF 25 promotion tips that build habits. Follow, comment, and subscribe if you like my video. See you next time.